Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I tell you what, this day has really gotten away from me. It is already 4 o'clock. I got up at 5. I edited my Old Town Spring video from yesterday, the Day 5 video. Believe it or not, that took 5 hours to edit. That's crazy. One of my normal sit-down videos throughout the year, it usually takes about an hour for every 10 minutes. And that's just the editing part. It doesn't include any of the uploading or the other things around that. And that's just for a basic video. The Vlogmas videos have been taking 3 or so hours, but that one really took a while. So it was already late morning, and then I decided to take some time since it's the weekend and catch up on some of my friends' Vlogmases. So I took about 3 hours to do that. And then I've been doing things around the house, like prepping packages to be shipped and wrapping gifts and just general tidying up. And now, suddenly it's 4 o'clock. And I had a few things planned for today, like making scones and making dinner, and I was going to share those with you, and there's no time now, so that will be pushed to another day. I also have one more thing involving food that I will show you, but we're not going to do the whole thing today, so maybe tomorrow morning. I have, though, a lot of things to show you. I have this big box from Saks Fifth Avenue or Saks Off Fifth, I don't remember which. I picked up a few things during one of their sales, I think it was Cyber Monday, and I want to show you that, just little things. And then I also want to show you all the things that I got at Old Town Spring. I got a lot, and I think you're really going to enjoy some of it, and some of it will be a preview for a future Vlogmas video. But let's get started with this Saks box. And I'm leaning over here so that I can use the chair as a bit of a table. I hope it's not too weird that I'm doing that. If it is, prepare yourself, because I've done it in another video too that I pre-filmed. Inside the box looks like that. There are 3 or 4 items in here, I don't remember. There's this box. See how I just threw that box across the room? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about when I unbox things. You know this if you get shipments in the mail. It creates a lot of stuff you have to clean up afterward, and it takes time to do that. So this first item, they put the straw and the lid with it. It's a Saks Fifth Avenue big insulated cup with a straw. It has the gold stripes and it says Saks, and then the plastic is like a dark gray. They call it black. They also have the same one but with a clear plastic and the gold stripes. And the dogs, I can hear, just got back from being outside, so let me let them in the door before they start causing a ruckus. Come on in, the stampede. Yes, there's a box in your chair, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry, I'll just have to move it for you. Come on. Come on. There you go, Bear. Good boy. Yeah, I do have stuff over there that's very interesting. You should stay out of it, though. Ooh, you guys stink. You're gonna need to have baths. Next item is this. It's a little Saks Fifth Avenue notebook with a gold pen, and the drawings on it are like an aerial view of New York City with all kinds of buildings. Hello, Roxy. You see the notebook? You're so beautiful, so handsome. I have the best doggies. The best ones. Next item in the box, and this is the last one. Oh, I did not realize this. Guys, not food. It's a little notepad set, and I didn't realize that the big one has a magnet on the back. I just thought they were notepads for your desk, but that's fine. It also has a pen with it. The stripes reminded me of Henry Bendel, but they are black and white, not brown and white. I also recently ordered this stuff, Universal Dust Cleaner. Oh, it's hard to lean over and get close where you can see it. Ordered this from Amazon, and it's this big ball of turquoise goo, and you're supposed to just mash it into your keyboard, and it's supposed to pull out all the dust and gunk that's in there. My computer is filthy. I need to clean it so bad, and I thought maybe this would help. I've been thinking about this for a while. Before I use it, if you guys have ever used it, can you tell me if it's a good idea to use it or not? Are there bad things about it? Is it great? Let me know what you think. At the tea shop yesterday, they also sell loose leaf packets of all or most of their teas, so I picked up some tea. This is Old Town Spice, which is their signature tea. It's wonderful for the holidays. It's very clovey and orangey and holiday-y, and it's a beautiful tea. I bought a big bag of it about 10 years ago, and it was time for a new bag. I also got a bag of the Chin Chin, which is what I drank at the tea shop yesterday. I'll just read the description to you here. It's decaffeinated black tea, dried cranberries, cinnamon, cloves, ginger root, licorice, star anise, orange peel, and natural and artificial flavors. And I could not taste the licorice or the anise. It just tasted like everything else. I think the licorice maybe gave it a little bit of a sweetness, a very light sweetness. And the last tea I got sounded interesting to me from the menu, so I thought I would buy a package and try it. This is black tea with lavender, calendula, osmanthus, and natural and artificial flavors. I like tea with lavender. So, does it smell good, Roxy? Does it smell good, Baron? So I thought I might like this. Hello guys. Next, I'm gonna show you what I got at that British market. Lots of goodies. I got 2 packages of scone mix. This is just the original flavor so that I can really taste the jam. And I was going to make some of that today, but no time. The other thing I was going to do today, but I'll do it soon, is I got Marmite and Vegemite. Now, Gwenny, on her channel Styled by Gwenny, she has been making toast on her Vlogmas with butter and Marmite. And Dale on her Vlogmas at Dale's Addiction, she's been making toast with butter and Vegemite. Are you interested, my darling? I'll have to figure out if you're able to taste it or if you're not allowed to have it when we do this. Okay, but not right now. I, as the unbiased American in this situation, am going to create toast with butter and Marmite, and another toast with butter and Vegemite, and we are going to compare the two, and I, with my authority, am going to pick a winner. If you've ever tasted both of them side by side, go ahead and leave your favorite in the comment section below. In a future Vlogmas video, Paul and he agreed to this before what happened yesterday and before his head exploded, and he suddenly decided that he needs royalties for being in my video. So that will not apply to this video because he's already contracted to do it for free. But I ordered a box from Universal Yums. It's a box of little treats and goodies, edible treats and goodies from around the globe. And we are going to do a video where we sit down and open everything and taste it all. Give you our reactions. I've seen lots of other people do these. Devin and his husband have done a few of them recently. I will link his channel below. They're really funny. So I thought it'd be fun for us to try that. And since we're at the British market, I picked up a couple more things to add to that video. One is these Walker's pickled onion chips, or crisps as they say in England. These are like Lay's potato chips. And then I got another bag that gagged me, is prawn cocktail. Prawn or shrimp, of course. This does not sound the slightest bit appealing. I think the Universal Yums box is supposed to be yummy things, so I wanted to pick up something that might not be so yummy. We'll see how that turns out. Then we have Frazzles. These are crispy bacon flavor corn snacks, so we'll see about that. And then, of course, I had to get some Jaffa cakes because Gwenny just raves about these, and I simply must try them. As we were walking down one of the streets, there was a little booth in a parking lot there that was a cookie shop that had these amazing looking cookies. Not for you guys. Forget I said the C word. I got this cookie for myself. It's a s'mores flavor. It has a marshmallow and a little piece of Hershey's chocolate in it. And it looks like otherwise it's a chocolate chip cookie. And the cookie that Paul selected, which I did buy for him, is this Reese's cookie. It looks like it has Reese's Pieces and then a giant Reese's cup in the middle. He loves Reese's. And of course I bought him that fudge. Also at the shop where the fudge was, the Dutch shop, I got this cute little teacup with a dog and kitty cat in it. I just thought that was adorable. I usually don't buy little knick-knacky things like this, but it was so cute I couldn't resist. At the Brazilian shop, I picked up this ring. Not the Jill Maurer Rift ring, but the one with the green stone there. She said it was serpentine. It was only $15, so it's definitely not set in sterling or anything, and it's an adjustable band. But I really liked the stone. I thought that was very pretty. That's my kind of green. And the price was right. I also picked up this necklace. It kind of looks like it's gold, right? It's actually made of something called golden grass. I have a little paper on it. But I was kind of blown away with the jewelry that they made from these strands of grass. They're really, really beautiful. All right, now it is time to show you what I got at the German shop. This is where I got all the big goodies. Well, first two little small goodies. One little chocolate barrel filled with a cherry filling. Hello. And then the other chocolate barrel has eggnog. That one is Paul's. I'm not an eggnog person. Love cherries though. I got two German-made beer steins, and these are both gifts for people. Both of these are by the same company, Zoller and Boren. They're both limited edition pieces. They're both stamped and numbered on the bottom, and they're handcrafted and hand-painted in Germany. This one says Oktoberfest, and it has, and you can see it has these Clydesdales pulling a wagon full of barrels of beer in front of these buildings. things. Very cool. I think the person that this is for will really love this because of a couple of specific things that are featured on here. This one's a little larger than the other one and less colorful, but it's my personal preference of the two. I love the blue on here and all the details. And this is a gift for a friend who has some history with Germany, and it has a bunch of little German towns, the names, and so much detail in it. I just think it's really beautiful. And again, it's stamped and numbered on the bottom. And then of course, the thing I am most excited about, the Nutcracker. I have a small Nutcracker collection. I will show them to you in another video if I find one I really like. I like to add a Nutcracker each year. I don't want to have an enormous collection, so I'm pretty selective about them. In the last few years, I've been trying to limit myself to very special Nutcrackers, and this is certainly that. And I haven't had any yet from Ulbert, so let's open it up and see which one I got. And talk about unboxings. This thing is wrapped up really well. Look at all that. That was funny. This thing was holding the Nutcracker's head in like this, and this little piece of cardboard was in his mouth. Like that. The Nutcracker I got is this guy. This is called Forest Santa. He's a limited edition. He's stamped on the bottom, made in Germany, and there's a sticker that has the number that he is within the edition. He's holding a little birdhouse, which I at first thought was a cuckoo clock because of these things hanging, but this is actually birdseed. It's real birdseed glued on there. And the birdhouse has 3 little chicks sticking their heads out looking for food. And then over here he has a basket with some gifts and a pine cone and pine needles and some sticks and a mushroom. And I sent a friend of mine a photo of this, and they said he looked stoned. And I said, well, he does have a wild mushroom in his basket, so that might explain a few things. Let me give you a little spin of him here so you can see the whole thing. Also on the base, they're often just plain wood. This one has a little bit of white splatter on it, like white paint splatter, and that is snow from what I can tell. So that makes the base a little special. But the reason I picked this guy, checking him out, Roxy? Nope, don't eat the birdseed. Don't eat the birdseed, ma'am. The reason I picked him is I love the birdhouse with the birds, and you know, I like birds, I have one. I don't like mushrooms, however Paul does, so I thought that was a cute touch. But then the big thing about him that really stood out to me compared to some of the other Nutcrackers is his clothing. He's in green. Greens and browns mostly, but he's in the green that I love. And I don't have a Nutcracker in my collection that is fully clothed in a fabric. They all have wood legs as far as I remember, at least. And then they have often wood bodies, and one of them has a cape, but not many of them are clothed instead of wood. So I thought that was pretty cool too. I just thought he was a really special one, and I didn't have anything like this in my collection, but now I do. And I think what I'll do so we can enjoy him during Vlogmas is my advent calendar where I have all the gifts wrapped. I think I'm gonna move things over and squeeze him in there. And speaking of, let's do the advent calendars. This says one of the 20th century's greatest humanitarians was Mother Teresa. She had devoted her life to caring for the sick and poor, and in 1950 she established, could you please not knock over the camera, thank you very much? She established the Missionaries of Charity, a religious congregation focused on helping anyone in need, regardless of their social status or religion. Her acts of kindness and generosity were rewarded with a Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. Mission 11. Now it's your turn to do something for your community. Sign up to do volunteer work for your local soup kitchen, food pantry, church, or similar. Or Mission 12. Plan a surprise for someone. It can be simple as serving breakfast in bed, or something more advanced like covertly putting up Christmas decorations in someone else's yard. Well, that sounds good. I do little surprises for people all the time. That's actually a pretty easy one for me. Volunteering, who has time for that right now? But I have certainly volunteered a lot in my life, and we do a lot as teachers as well. Not surprisingly, the dachshund has required itself to be carried.